Hey parents, athletes, and coaches, we are back here at the Parisi Speed School with my son Dan. Today we're going to be talking about straight leg bounding. Now, when we sprint, the hamstrings play a huge role in our ability to sprint. This exercise isolates the hamstring when we sprint. We want to think about being the Tin Man in the Wizard of Oz. We have no knee joints. So Dan, you're going to stand in center of lane 1 there in the red lane. The knees are going to be locked. We're going to be up on the balls of the feet. Toes are up. Keep the knees straight. And we're going to start off with what we call a straight leg shuffle bound. And we're going to progress into a straight leg bound. But the first set is going to be a straight leg shuffle bound. And all we're thinking about is getting what we call a negative force into the ground. So when I sprint, this is the positive direction. This would be the negative direction. If I want to run real fast going in this direction, I got to get force making sure it's going down into the ground, but it's going in that backward direction. The foot needs to hit the ground going this way, not this way. So a lot of athletes, when they run, their foot hits that ground and it's actually going the wrong way, where when our foot hits the ground, it needs to be ripping back. So this helps us to get to understand that. So Dan, let's go 15 yards, straight leg, shuffle, bound, hands at hips, elbows locked, okay, at about a 120-degree angle right now because we're taking short strides, and let's go through that. Go. That's a little bit of a nice shuffle right there. Good. We're gonna now take that and transition into a straight leg bound. So we want athletes to first get comfortable with that shuffle, and if you don't have enough strength, you gotta keep the shuffle really short. So sometimes it's just right here. We're just in this action. So it's a really short strike. And as you get stronger, then you can start to open it up and really take some distance. A lot of it depends on that hamstring strength. This is a hamstring training exercise, really taxes the hamstring. So Dan, now let's go into a straight leg shuffle, into a full bound. So we're gonna a straight leg shuffle bound for a couple yards, transition to an explosive bound for about 20, 25 yards down. Ready? And go. And now open it up. Good. As you can see, when Dan transitioned into that straight leg bound, he was getting more force in the ground, and he was actually displacing his center of mass more forward. And that's what we want to do when we sprint. We want to get a powerful strike into the ground, really get that body airborne and explode forward, and then right back into the ground with a strong straight leg. So those hamstrings play an important role to be strong. And believe it or not, when we hit that ground, we want that hamstring to be actually tight. We want it to be taut when it hits the ground. If it's loose, actually you're going to get too much of absorption, too much of an amortization phase, or too much time on the ground if that hamstring isn't strong and tight at that point. So guys, take straight leg bounding in, start off with the shuffles, work into the straight leg bounds, sets of anywhere from 20 to 40 yards depending on the athlete. Use it as part of your warm-up. It can be a training tool in the workout, in your top speed workouts. Take advantage of it. Again, be consistent with these exercises. Be consistent with your training. Don't overdo it. Don't do too much. Then you can risk injury. But do enough. When you're done with your workout, you're still feeling kind of fresh, because we're training for speed here, not necessarily endurance. Understand the difference between speed training and endurance training. This is speed training. Do it smart, do it right, and you'll get to the next level. Great job, Dan.